What's up, people? What's up, people? There. I had to turn off the YouTube side. I'm trying to do this from 2 different devices so that I can use that. But I don't know how to set up my phone. Because I put my the phone thing. Hey, Randy. Thank you for showing up for the assistance. So, yeah, I didn't think I was going to go live today because it was going to be hot and I was going to be out all day. But I decided it was too cold for me to continue. And I came in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to set this thing up so that you have something to look at. I know everyone wants to look at Lego. That's what I want to look at every day, right? So I guess I had a few things to say. Just can't really think of them right now. I was watching, I don't know if people remember Marissa, Molly Golightly. Oh, like, you mean like, not for under 18 toy line? I don't know. I wouldn't want any of that stuff, probably. I don't like the kids stuff, so why would I want the adult stuff, right? Oh, you remember Marissa? Molly Go Hardly? What is she calling herself now? The life... No, I didn't build it at all. I steer clear of all these toy building activities they do around here. No, I was asking if you knew who Molly Golightly was. You know who Jonathan Lee Riches is? JLR. Anybody. Put in one in the chat if you're here. You have to listen to the question. So, it's so cold today again, and they're outside all day. Good for them. I can't do it. It's too much for me. Too much for this woman. So what happens? Oh, you know what I learned yesterday? Because we went to the shopping center to get like Pizza Star and Rita's. And everyone in the neighborhood was there because they had a town meeting right in the shopping center outside with the... It was all about the bus, that bus I ride, or the one that takes you to the train station. There's 2 of them now. They're both free. So everybody showed up for that, I guess. And so there was a lot of kids playing because they have a playground in the middle there. So you know what I discovered? Old people don't like to eat outside. We don't. And I remember my dad used to say that when he was not that old, like he was in his 40s, I guess, or maybe late 30s. And he'd say, like, where do you want to have lunch? And we'd all go, at the beach, or something like that. And he'd go, I hate eating outside. I don't like sand in my sandwiches. So yeah, I discovered I also do not like to eat outside very much at all. True. The modem air quality, sand and pollen, sure. Like who wants to eat all that crap? But not only that, if you order a slice of pizza, it's going to get cold. The ice cream wasn't too bad. But the thing with the ice cream, it's like a soft serve place with, I don't know, 20 different flavors. And gelati. And gelati, I guess, is the ice with 20 different flavors of ice. In the summer when it's hot, when you really want to have the ice cream, it melts too quickly outside. So I just don't like it anymore. Just saying. When we were kids in Hong Kong, my dad we used to spend 50 cents and go to the beach on the other side of the island. It's called Big Wave Bay. Look it up. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful beach with big waves. You could surf on those waves, but people don't. They don't allow surfing because the beach is so small and it's like tucked in between some kind of like rocks or whatever, so that if you were surfing, you'd surely hit people swimming. It's not big enough for surfing. But you could body surf, which is what we mostly did. And no, we didn't use boogie boards. We just used our bodies and we body surfed. That's what it was back in the day. And then my parents would show up about 6 p.m. We'd be at the beach the whole day, just body surfing, no food, nothing. Didn't even bring a bottle of water, nothing, seriously. Who cares about all that? Is that you, Jedi Miller? Hey, you know what? I was going to say something about, I was listening to one of Gwen's live streams. I think it was the one before last. And I remember hearing her say, and this is, I heard it a long time ago, but it stuck in my brain and I couldn't get rid of it. And she said, this, hey, mark my words. Talk about me if I'm wrong. She said, when we went to Heather's place, she was talking about herself. And she wasn't talking about you. So I'm thinking she went with somebody else and she was filming in the car that video. I don't know. It was really weird. It's like she said she forgot she was not supposed to be there. Was she with you or was she with somebody else going to Heather's house? Or did she just misspeak? It was just weird. Go back and listen to it. I mean, her streams are really long, so it's hard to go back. I didn't go back either just to check. But yeah, she said when we went to Heather's house, when she was talking about you going to Heather's house, but somebody else could easily have done a video pretending to be you, obviously. You think she was high? Yeah, most of those people are. That's why they can't remember what they say, and they think in their head it was really horrible, when it never was, and people build it up in their minds how terrible they are. It's just so weird. It's just hard to deal with people that are high all the time. Hey, Randy, are you high all the time? Yeah, she wasn't with you. She went to see Jeff? No, she was talking about you, though, going to Heather's. Because she said, I remember when we went to go see Heather. Yeah, okay. I mean, she either lies or she's high or she doesn't know what she's talking about. That was the video before last. And I wanted to mention it to you because I really get tired of people talking about you as some kind of predator, because you're not. I know you're not. And if you were, someone would have called the police by now, right? I just think it's wrong. It's a very wrong thing to do on YouTube. Accuse people of behavior that they may or may not have done. Because when we're talking about criminal things, like when I talked about Carla, she actually said the things like, she said things like, I used my husband's social security number for my medical. And I thought for a long time, how do you even do that? How do you use someone else's medical card? But then I found out her husband's name. She said she accidentally said her husband's name on her stream. And I thought, oh, that's how, because her husband has one of those ambidextrous names where it can be male or female. So I guess that's how you do it. And the doctor believed him. So there's that. So I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. This is all allegedly. But I heard it from her. I didn't hear it from somebody else. I didn't see it on a video that somebody made about somebody else. You know, all that. You know, sometimes, Jedi Miller, I think you're the only one that actually appreciates me, but it's not that I'm trying to be anybody's bestie or friends or anything. I just want people to understand that you can't be accusing people of crimes unless they're, and even for me, I'm not saying that someone's guilty of a crime unless they go to court. If they go to court, then they go to court. I have to see this message just a second. Oh my God. You can't, the way you wrote that, Google did not approve of that, Randy, so it was funny though. I don't know if Jedi Miller would appreciate the humor, but it was kind of funny. Just saying. Yeah, nobody knows that I'm going live today. I spent a lot of time telling people I wasn't going to be able to be live, but also I'm not going to have a panel today either. I'm not sick of doing panels. I still like them, but sure. Exactly, Jedi Miller. You filmed your trip to Pahrump. It was all public. If you did crimes, why wasn't you arrested? And why didn't Heather call the police and give them your freaking number, license plate number, whatever it was? You're Nevada, you're California. All she'd have to do is say, look for a car with California plates with a YouTuber called Jedi Miller. He's probably got a sticker of Star Wars on his car or his bumper. And then you would have been arrested immediately, right? Just saying, allegedly. But people want to make everything sound like everyone's bad and they're just the goodest people on YouTube and they've never done anything wrong. Yet what they do is they drag people in public for things that they may or may not have done. I just won't do that. Now, if I don't really want to talk to somebody, I just won't talk to them. If I feel uncomfortable talking to somebody because of something they did, I won't talk to them. Yeah, Heather knew your number and your address and where you were staying. So there's all that. Somebody could have dragged you through the parking lot of the Motel 8 or whatever. I'm just saying, could have been. And here's the other thing, people don't understand the casino life. They don't understand that people that hang out at casinos aren't necessarily addicted gamblers. They just know the ropes around the casinos. And they hang out and they have friends that go there. And they like to go to different casinos to see the layout and just to check out what the table games are and what kind of machines they have. Personally, I would never play a machine except in a casino where everybody knows my name because you know what? They're fixed. And I can prove it. I can't prove it, but the 3 times that I won, or the 3 times that I played, I won more than $1,000 on each machine. One day I won $5,500, and I don't even know how to play a slot machine. I mean, I kind of do, but I can tell you my stories. It's about a casino. Well, that's good. See, upload stuff that you know about, because I would too if I was living near a casino. I would upload casino videos too, because I know the ropes. I know how to get the freebies. I know how to do all the things, the free rooms, everything, anything you want. I could get it for you in the casino. If I hung out with you, Jedi Miller, as your old lady friend, not as your young lady girlfriend, but your old lady friend, I would get you tons of comps, way more than a salad shooter. Just saying. I know the Lucers have lost interest in me, and a lot of people unsubbed, which is thanks, Randy. Sure. I can't afford anybody. And nobody can afford me, so I'll just be alone. How about that? Anyway, yeah, the lurkers, they just I know how to. Okay. My best strategy with people is to let them think it's their own idea, so they don't just spend all their time going at you. It's something that you need to learn, Jedi Miller. Nobody wants to hear his name, Jedi Miller. Nobody cares, actually. I had that was expected, totally expected. No different than he's been with every other person, and I don't care. It's not my interest. He is not my interest. He was just an example of how to, if you want to do certain things, how to get people to do things. I don't play that with other people. They can try, but they can go over there and talk about my mother and my sister, my brother, and they do. It's very low. It's not appreciated, but I don't think it looks good on them. It looks very bad on them. In fact, the people that they're relying on to trash me will never do that because they know better. They know that people lie, and they need proof. Yeah, Jeff can do whatever he wants. Oops, I said his name. Damn it, I didn't mean to. He can do whatever he wants. It's not going to affect me. If he wants to be a doxer, Farla doxer, he can hang out with all the other people that make mistakes. I know gossip looks bad on everybody. So I'm just saying. Well, gossip's not so bad. I don't mind gossip when you allow the other people to participate. Like whoever they are that is gossiping about me. Obviously, firstly in their discords, and then then on their channels, like everybody's supposed to know what's going on. They're all welcome to come here and talk smack in the chat. I would never block somebody or tell anyone that they're not welcome. And I've never done that. Even to people that they're out there accusing them of crimes, and then nothing happens to them because they're not criminals. Wouldn't that be something? Miller and I hanging out at the casino, I'd be over at the blackjack table, and he'd be down at the slot machine going, Dori, I don't know I can't win this. What's the matter? It would be funny. I guess we'd have to go to Atlantic City, though.